Ever wondered about the random yet fascinating facts that our world has to offer? Welcome, my fellow inquisitive minds, to our journey into the extraordinary. This journey isn't about the stuff you'd find in your everyday textbooks. No, we're about to venture into the realm of the unexpected, the surprising, the downright amazing. Imagine strolling through the animal kingdom only to find creatures that defy your wildest imagination. Picture delving into the vibrant world of colors, where you'll discover hues you never knew existed. Or how about a voyage into space oddities, where the familiar laws of Earth no longer apply? And let's not forget the human body, a marvel of nature that holds mysteries within its very cells. We're about to embark on a journey that will tantalize your senses, challenge your perceptions, and leave you in awe of the incredible world we live in. So buckle up, open your minds, and prepare for an adventure. Stay tuned as we dive into the world of unknown and fascinating facts. Scene script. Have you ever heard of the immortal creature that resides in our oceans? Let's dive into the fascinating world of the Turritopsis dohrnii, a tiny, almost invisible jellyfish with an extraordinary ability. Unlike most creatures on Earth, this jellyfish has a secret weapon against death. When faced with physical damage, starvation, or even the natural aging process, it can perform a miraculous transformation. The Turritopsis dohrnii can revert its cells back to their earliest form and grow anew, effectively rendering it immortal. Yes, you heard it right, immortal. Imagine being able to revert your body back to a younger state whenever you want. That's what this tiny creature does. It transforms its cells, known as transdifferentiation, to a stage where it becomes a polyp again, the initial stage of jellyfish's life cycle. From this point, it can grow back into an adult, starting its life cycle anew. This process can occur indefinitely, making the Turritopsis dohrnii potentially immortal under natural conditions. However, it's not invincible. It can still fall prey to diseases, predators, or adverse environmental changes. The Turritopsis dohrnii's unique ability to cheat death is a marvel of the animal kingdom and has piqued the interest of scientists around the world. They hope to understand the mechanisms behind this cellular transformation and apply this knowledge to human medicine. So next time, when you think about immortality, remember this tiny jellyfish. It's out there in our oceans, silently defying the laws of life and death, showing us that immortality might not be just a figment of our imagination. Did you know that not all colors are visible to the human eye? Let's embark on an exploration of the vibrant world of colors. Now, most of us are accustomed to the rainbow of colors we see every day. The reds, the blues, the greens, and everything in between. But did you know there's more to colors than meets the eye, quite literally? Think about it. Our eyes can only perceive a certain range of light waves, which we call the visible spectrum. But beyond this spectrum lie two fascinating worlds of color, the ultraviolet and the infrared. Let's start with ultraviolet. This is a type of light that's just beyond the violet end of the spectrum, hence the name. It's invisible to us, but not to all creatures. Some birds and insects, for instance, can see ultraviolet light, which helps them find food or mates. On the other end of the visible spectrum, we have infrared. This is light that's just beyond the red end of the spectrum. Again, it's invisible to us, but certain animals, such as snakes, can detect it. This ability lets them sense the heat of their prey, even in complete darkness. Isn't it fascinating to think about these unseen worlds of color that exist right before our eyes, yet remain hidden because of our limited vision? Imagine what the world would look like if we could see all the colors of the spectrum. Have you ever pondered about the mysteries of the universe? It's a vast, enigmatic place filled with an array of phenomena that are beyond our wildest imaginations. One such phenomenon is the existence of planets where, believe it or not, it rains glass. Yes, you heard that right, glass. But not just any rain. It's a sideways rain, courtesy of the extreme and violent weather systems that dominate these alien worlds. These planets, often referred to as hot Jupiters, are typically larger than our biggest planet, Jupiter, and are incredibly close to their host stars, resulting in extreme temperatures and weather conditions. The high temperatures cause silicate particles to evaporate, and as they rise into the planet's atmosphere, they condense to form clouds. And when these clouds cool down, that's when the magic happens. A rain of molten glass begins to fall. But wait, how does it rain sideways? Well, that's where things get even more fascinating. These planets have winds that can reach up to 7 times the speed of sound. Yes, you heard it right, 7 times the speed of sound. That's faster than any wind speed ever recorded here on Earth. These supersonic winds are what cause the molten glass rain to fall sideways, creating a truly otherworldly spectacle. It's a scene straight out of a science fiction novel, isn't it? A sky filled with clouds of molten glass, raining down sideways at supersonic speeds. It's almost poetic, in a strange cosmic sort of way. So the next time you find yourself caught in a rainstorm here on Earth, spare a thought for these distant glass-raining planets. Our earthly downpours might seem a little more mundane, but at least we don't have to worry about being pelted with molten glass. Space, it seems, is not just the final frontier, but a frontier full of bizarre realities. Do you know how much power your brain holds? Let's dive in and explore this fascinating organ that's at the center of our existence. Our brain, this soft, jelly-like structure encased inside our skull, is an energy powerhouse. It's a 3-pound marvel composed of approximately 86 billion neurons. These neurons are like tiny biological batteries working together to generate electricity. You see, every time we think, feel, or move, these neurons fire and send electrical signals zipping along our nerve fibers. Each of these signals is a tiny burst of electricity. It might be hard to believe, but when combined, the electrical activity of all our neurons is enough to power a small light bulb. Yes, you heard it right. Your brain, this organ that's only about 2% of your body weight, can generate enough electricity to light a bulb. Isn't it fascinating to think that while you're pondering a math problem or daydreaming about your next vacation, you're generating enough electricity to illuminate a small room? Now, this doesn't mean we can stick a light bulb in our ear and expect it to light up. The electricity generated by our brain is used for communication within the body. It's this electrical chatter that allows our brain to control virtually every aspect of our existence, from our thoughts and emotions to our movements and sensations. So, our brain is constantly buzzing with electrical activity, even when we're asleep. Our dreams, those bizarre and often forgotten nighttime adventures, are a result of this ceaseless electrical symphony. In conclusion, our brain is a remarkable organ, a powerhouse of electricity. It's a marvel of nature that's capable of illuminating not just a small light bulb, but also our understanding of the world around us. The next time you're thinking hard, remember, you're literally lighting up your brain. Isn't it fascinating to realize that the world and beyond is full of intriguing facts? A seemingly ordinary world hides an extraordinary reality, brimming with marvels that baffle, amaze, and occasionally bewilder us. Let's take a moment to rewind and revisit the wonderful oddities we've uncovered. We delved into the animal kingdom, where we discovered that an octopus has 3 hearts. A fact as strange as it is true. And let's not forget about the flamingos. Can you believe these elegant birds can actually drink boiling water? Then we journeyed into the world of colors. We learned that the human eye can distinguish a staggering 10 million different hues, and yet the color pink doesn't exist in the light spectrum. How about that for a colorful paradox? Next, we ascended into the cosmos, where we found that a day on Venus is longer than a year on Earth. And the silence of space isn't so silent after all, with its cosmic symphony of pulsars and black holes. Our voyage of discovery didn't stop there. We explored the human body and found that the strongest muscle is not the biceps or the thighs, but the jaw muscle. And if you stretched out all the blood vessels in your body, they would circle the Earth more than twice. From the microscopic to the cosmic, our world is a treasure trove of oddities. Each fact, each revelation challenges our understanding, pushing us to expand our knowledge, to ask more questions, to dive deeper. The world is not just a place we inhabit. It's a fascinating puzzle waiting to be solved, a story waiting to be told. So let's continue to be curious. Let's continue to question, to explore, to learn. Because every corner of this world holds a secret, a mystery, a fact that is waiting to be discovered. Remember, the world is full of fascinating facts. All you need is a curious mind to uncover them.